As we get this video started, I just want to say congratulations to the official Detroit Lions YouTube channel for hitting 100,000 subscribers. They got the check mark already, and that is fantastic to see. When Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes were hired in January of 2021, so almost 2.5 years ago, the channel had just over 19,000 subscribers. So that's how much these two gentlemen, along with Sheila Hemp and the rest of the organization, have turned things around. The channel is doing fantastic, and they hit 100,000 today, and that is a big deal. Now, this channel here is not affiliated with the Detroit Lions other than being a fan, so I just wanted to point that out. But congratulations to them, man. We had one of like the worst YouTube channels as far as fan bases when Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn were here, so that's good to see. So without further ado, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. OTAs. Day 5 is going on today. We have 98 days until the NFL season begins. We also have about 60 plus before we get to the preseason, and we got minicamp coming very soon. And we got a player that we have been kind of wondering what this guy could do, and we haven't seen much of him in year 2. Matter of fact, year 2, he took the entire year off due to a back injury. That would be 2021 second-round pick, Levi Onwuzurike. Now, Dan Campbell got in front of the media today, and he spoke on the status of Levi. Here's what he had to say. This is coming from Pride of Detroit. I would say he's probably right on schedule for what we thought. Campbell said at his Thursday morning press conference, he just got on the grass really about a week ago to where he can begin to run. Now, that's a big deal because Levi had a massive surgery to his back, just like Big V had as well. And this guy is young, 25 years old, and we got him to be that interior defensive lineman that we so desperately need. And after playing his first season, not really living up to that second-round hype, he had to sit out his entire sophomore season. But he's hopeful to get back on the field. Both Dan Campbell and Levi hope to be back on the field. So I'm really rooting for Levi because I would hate to see the young man's career over so fast for something that was out of his control. You know what I mean? So I would love, and he could help the team, but how much could he help the team? Now, Levi is only 8 months removed from the back surgery, according to Pride of Detroit. So that is not a lot of time for a contact sport such as football. So it's going to be very intriguing to see if he does wind up. I don't know, man. I don't think he's going to be able to play, but, you know, I'm not a doctor. We shall see. But Dan Campbell continues. So then, really, it's, okay, how fast can, now that he's moving, he's out there on the grass, he's able to run. He's off the Alter G, the anti-gravity treadmill. How fast can his body come back? We don't entirely have that answer. Campbell continued. Certainly, we're hoping that we get him at camp at some point, but I can't give you a timeline of that right now. That sounds like, to me, we hope this guy can play. We would love to see him out there, but it may not happen. And I think that that's something that we have to accept. Now, Levi was drafted in the second round, pick 41, in Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes' first draft. This right here would be, I think, the two real blemishes is Levi and Ife Melifonwu, who we took, I want to say, we took him right after the next pick. We took Ife Melifonwu in the third round, if I'm not mistaken. Here is what his lone season that he played in the NFL. Here's what he did. He wound up playing we had 17 games in 2021. That was the first year of the 17-game season. We had 17 games. He played 16. He had 35 total tackles, 15 solo. He had 1 sack. So he plays DT, and if you get 4 or 5 sacks, that's huge at that position. So he was not able to play all 17 games, but he did play 16 and had 1 sack. He wants to be a factor, and I just don't know if he's going to be able to. Again, I'm not a doctor. I have no inside information, but missing a whole year, so him and Big V, and I think his surgery was worse than Big V's. I'm not sure about that, but I would love to see this guy make a comeback and be able to not only live his dream, but to help our team out as well. But, of course, he has to be safe and has to be clear to play and things like that. So this is going to be very intriguing. 8 months removed from the surgery, and we have, in 2 months, it'll be August the 1st, and we will be just a few days from our first preseason game. So I would love to see Levi back. I think he would desperately give us some help in that middle, but we have yet to see. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And again, congratulations to the Detroit Lions official YouTube channel for hitting 100,000 subs. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Lions Syndicate for more Detroit Lions content. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.